What is going on, guys? Ethan here from Luck Trials, bringing you one of the most frustrating achievements that I have been through in a long time for Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Yes, I'm bringing you the achievement Awaken the Gazebo, which is 30 gamer score, and it can be found on the new map Buried for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies in the new Vengeance pack that you can buy for an easy $15. You know, it's easy. Anyways, so I am going to be showing you what I did throughout my adventures trying to get this. I didn't cut the video. I wanted to, this is all raw footage. This is the whole thing that I did because I wanted to make sure that, you know, I put in my thought process. So, step one, as you see what I'm doing right now, you are going to shoot the zombies 8 times in the legs, and then you are going to knife them. If you are shooting 2, shoot the second zombie twice in the leg and then knife him. It is very simple, and you just want to maximize your points because in the end, points are the most valuable thing. You don't want to go through them easily because you have to make sure you can buy a couple doors and also pay for a pack-a-punch, because this achievement requires you to be able to pack-punch a gun at round 1 without using the bank or the weapons locker. So I'll show you a lot of what you have to do and how I approached it. Like, I did some things wrong, like I didn't really want to do it, but that's okay. So once you have around like 1,500 points, you should get by killing all the zombies correctly. You should head right down the ladder, or well, the chute, and start putting the Remington on the wall. Now, you don't need to buy the Remington. You just put it on the wall because the chalk and the drawings are your #1 way of making money. Just watch it for the fall. You can die, so that's just, oh my god, embarrassing. So, the first step that you, well, actually no, this is step 2. You are going to follow the exact route I'm taking from the jail to the top of the jail, across this bridge into the barn, down this drop, and through the mines, so you can get to the gunsmith by jumping across from the saloon. And if you follow the exact path, you will be able to get there. And what you basically are going to be doing is collecting chalk drawings so that you can get money by drawing them on the wall, because you will get 1,000 gold per drawing that you draw on the wall, and for the last drawing you actually get double. You get 2,000. So that is a big component of how you're gonna make your money for the witches door buy, for the pack-a-punch, and also any other door buy that you need. So I would put in the I did the A94 on this wall, and make sure do not buy anything except for a door if you absolutely need to buy the door. If you know there's no other way to get through there and you need to buy it, you will have to buy a door. But do not buy a gun. You do not need one. I know some guys out there that I have watched that I'm getting ideas from. They use guns, but that's if you have like a teammate. If you're doing solo, you don't need to buy a gun. It's actually extremely simple to do this achievement without killing the witches. It's on. You'll just see. Okay, so what I'm basically doing is I'm doing a rinse and repeat process, as I am going back through the route I came and getting the second chalk piece. And this is because, like I said before, chalk is your main source of money at the time, so you gotta use as much chalk as you can. So I just grabbed a random one, and we're gonna run back, do a 360, 180, I don't even know what that is, and jump down to put it on the top staircase. Now, you're gonna actually, it's not. It's not this part, but I'll show you where I make my mistake. But it's completely. It's a completely viable way to go. But I'll mention it later. So I put my chalk piece on the wall. So step 2 was to put those 3 on the wall. Step 3 is to start building the Trample-steam. What you want to do is you want to open that front door to the general store and start building your Trample-steam up on this workbench. Now you'll see where I get all the parts. The flag, like you saw, was in the barrel under the staircase. The next part will be the engine that's right here in the bookshelf. You're gonna pick that up and run right back. the Trample-steam parts, they do not move, so they'll always be there every single round. I'm just waiting for the zombie to move so I can get up there. There we go. So I'm just going to build the Trample-steam because this will be your main source of transportation to get around the map. There are ways you can use it to get to the gunsmiths, but I don't use it for that because I fear I'm going to kill the zombie with the Trample-steam. So I just use it for a very, very important part that you'll see later on, which is a big part on how to get to the other side of the map. So I believe I only have one more part left, which is on... oh, by the way, the little fence was on that railing, and the last part, the little blow thing, are in the back room on the top stairs. Upstairs in the back room, right on the desk there, as you saw. And then you will have completed your Trample-steam. So step 4 is you want to go down, just jump over the little ledge and free Leroy from his cell. Now, the beer or the booze is the most that's the most annoying thing. Ready? You will notice that you get one booze and it can either respawn in his cell or in the saloon right away. As you see, the beer, the booze, it spawned in his cell again. If the booze does not respawn in his cell, I really advise you to end your game and keep trying and waiting for that booze to appear. Now, this is because you will have to buy the saloon door, and that will put you on the track to not having enough cash in the end to complete the achievement. So that's why you don't want to do that. And this is my one mistake that I've never done before, but I went through it. See, I don't normally go to this side of the map to break the church right away. I wait till I have the last chalk piece, but I do this anyways. This is a completely viable route to go. I'll tell you how to do the other route later as we get over to that part where I stop and I start searching around the map because I thought I did it wrong, but this is still a very, very perfect way to do it. So as you see, I'm just waiting for Leroy to come to break open the church, and I'm doing this because up on the top stairs of the church we have a question mark, which is used for the chalk, which is very much needed. So just get behind Leroy. There we go. And we give him the beer booze, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. So he'll break that down. We'll get our, I believe, 320 gold. And this is where the Trample-steam comes in handy. You're going to place Trample-steam up a fair distance away from the barricade so that it will nicely launch you across the barricade so that you do not need to waste any booze. As you see there, it launches you very, very far so you can get right over it. And you may miscalculate it and you might hit the thing again, but that's okay. You can just keep retrying it. But this right here is when I thought to myself, I just did this, so I know exactly what I was thinking. I did this wrong because I don't use the Trample-steam until I did all the other parts, because once you put the Trample-steam on that side of the map, there's literally no way to get it back. So I try to get another one, it won't work, but I'm at the point where it's just not going to work out for me. So what I had to do was I had to end up having to buy a door, but it all worked out because, like I said, this is also a viable route. You do not have to take the other route that I will tell you about. The other route is basically you do the courthouse chalk drawing before the church, before you even go over to the second side of the map. I went over there before it, and that means I had to buy the courthouse door. But it's completely works if you get the right amount of points, which is like 1,500 at the beginning of the game up on top when you kill the zombies. So at this point, I thought to myself, this probably can still work, so I'm just gonna keep trying it. So I didn't know if I got this one, so I still have 3 more chalk drawings to go. So like I was doing at the beginning for step 2. I am going to rinse and repeat, just taking all these chalk drawings to a question mark location and putting them there just so I can, I'm trying to get the word from my mouth here, just so I can get enough money to complete the achievement. So the first part is basically the bulk of the whole achievement. You want to just get these chalk drawings down, and it's really easy. Barely any effort has to go into this. You just put chalk drawings on the wall, and it's really easy. So going through, by the way, I tried to like map out where I was gonna go because I didn't really know where I wanted to go at first, but it ended up working out. I learned that I had to do some other things. Like I naturally didn't go through this mine to get the chalk drawings, but I learned it was quite like more efficient to do so, and it really helped it out, well, me out. So here I am going to place a chalk drawing on the wall, where now I believe I'm gonna go crack the, yeah. No, wait, do I do it here? I'm not sure. Nope. I can't remember what I was doing here. Anyways, so like I said, rinse and repeat. We have 2 more chalk drawings. You see, I have 5 grand. I have enough for Pack-a-Punch, but I do not have enough to buy 1,250 doors. So I need a total of 2,500 more gold to completely buy both doors in order to be able to Pack-a-Punch as well to complete the achievement. So I was thinking to myself this time, like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't think I have enough money. I'm bad at math, so, you know, whatever. This is completely the reason why. So, like I said, this is also a viable route. You can put the last chalk piece up in the church because you unlocked it already. And this is the route I take. And the second route, as I said before, is you use Trample-steam to get over to the other side of that building instead of doing this. So right here, I'm looking at the door. I'm thinking to myself, all right, I think I can do this. Like I honestly think I can. So I put my Trample-steam down, and I'm going to go retrieve the second piece. And while I'm doing this, you'll see me fail going off of Trample-steam. I placed it wrong. So, guys, I will be like, this was like honestly a very, very rough achievement. It took me 15 tries because I kept trying to perfect like the way I was doing it. I was trying to map out what things to do in my head, and the last try I did the second way. I made sure to do the courthouse one first, but that's why I was hesitating to quit in this game. But I'm so glad I didn't, because I actually did end up getting the achievement this round. That's why I'm uploading this one. So I'm gonna take the route back to the gunsmith to achieve my drawing. But if I do recall correctly, I actually take a detour. Like, this is where I start searching for things, because I thought that if I can get one more booze, I might be able to open something without having to pay for a door to get into the Trample-steam area, like that little area, so that I can move the Trample-steam out into the first area. Like, that's what I was trying to figure out. So you'll see me, I'll be hunting for it, and you'll see that right there. Wait, do I? I'm not sure if this is it. Yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna go in they either spawn like on the little bar there, either one of those tables. I'm just searching around for it, and I can't see it. So I had an idea that if I turn on the power, it might respawn, but it did not work for the saloon, as you will see. I'm gonna drop down and try to look through the windows to see the booze, and it's not there. So as you can see, you look for it, there's no shining little star, you can't see any outline, there's nothing in there. So second place I have to look is his cell, because that's where it also can happen. And like I said, if the booze doesn't spawn back into the cell after your first use to get him out of the jail, then you should end your game. This is why, because if it's in the saloon, you might have to pay extra cash, like I said before. So this is, I get back on track here, and I'm going to go get the next chalk piece. So, whoa, where am I going? Actually, I have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't think I knew what I was doing at the time, because I was thinking about the booze, but I'm sorry, it's getting late, and I've been literally trying to do this achievement all day. But it's really easy. It only took me 20 minutes to do, especially with like all my sidetrackness. I did it. I still did it. So this is where I go to the thing to get the last chalk piece, and basically once you get all the chalk pieces, then it's the hardest part of this whole achievement. As you guys know, when you enter the witch's mansion, she sends copies of, like, a lot of her copies of herself to attack you, and what they do is they sap 2 grand from you. every single time. Right there. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Every single time they hit you. Oh yeah, this is my little encounter with the zombie. He caught me off guard there, so I'm gonna try to get him through there. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The witches zap $2 grand from you, and if a witch zaps your cash, then it's game over. You will have to restart. I mean, this is the #1 reason why I had to keep restarting. It was literally I felt like it was literally impossible to do it, but it's not. You'll see how I approach this, the witches. So I grab my Trample-steam so I can get into the witch's house, and then, like a hero, I buy the door. Cause right now I was thinking, oh, I'm not gonna have enough money to open the witch's hut, but I completely forgot why I was gonna go open this door. So I remembered that I'm gonna have enough money because look, I have 4,990. Now I'm gonna have 6,990 because that gives me $2 grand. And so now I'm thinking, okay, I can't buy a gun to attack the witches, but I certainly can go in and try to do it without it. So this don't mind the zombie. So. This is where I'm thinking, yeah, this is all working out. And little recap, if you guys don't know the steps, I'll put them in the description, like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, you know, yada yada. And what I'm going to be doing is, it's going to be like a total recap in the description. But this is critical. You want to put your Trample-steam right next to this tree, like facing this rock. This is how you will be able to get into the witch's the mansion without having to get Leroy to break it with booze, because you don't have any more booze to use because you can't change it around. So this is how you get into the witch's house, and you just want to run in. You just want to get it done. You just want to keep moving. So right what you want to do, you want to run straight into the double tap room. You want to make sure she comes straight up into the room. And you want to do the train. You want to go around in circles and get up the stairs as fast as you can. And you want to keep running, and you want to go right into this corner to wait for the second ghost to appear. She's going to come right out of the bookcase. So as you see, they're going to come in, but you have to quickly go through them both, just so they can't get you. And if you keep running, no more ghosts will spawn, and you will be able to get out free with only having to deal with 2 ghosts. So that's how you get through that part. Sadly, the maze is the part where the maze keeps changing, like each time you play a game. So, if your maze is like mine, or you can enter in right away, you can follow the path I'm taking, but it won't work if your maze is different. So, this is where I'm just like, all right, I'm getting through, I'm making it. So I finally get to the Pack-a-Punch room, and I already know I'm completing the Easter egg. I'm sorry, the achievement, because right when you finish that maze, you know you're gonna get it. Here's a Pack-a-Punch room. You don't know how to get to it, and you Pack-a-Punch your gun. And I got trolled because look at that. I did everything, and the achievement thing did not show up. I had my notifications on this whole time. I don't know why it didn't show up. I checked everything, and it was all good, but the achievement didn't show up, and I was pissed because I thought I did something wrong, and oh, I was really mad. So I was just sitting here waiting for the ghost to come down because I knew I'd get a free perk, and I did. Reload it, and it was Juggernaut. So just to make sure that I actually got the achievement, I went to my dashboard and looked at my achievements, and sure enough, there it is, the first one. Awaken the Gazebo, and bury Pack-a-Punch weapon during round 1 with no one using the bank or weapons locker. That is the achievement. It is 30 gamer score, and I completed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys will use my guide to attempt this achievement yourself. It's actually really easy. The only hard part is the witch's mansion. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is Ethan from Luck Trials, guys, and make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.